Hello everyone. In this video, we will see some of the prominent figures who expanded Hinduism to spiritual and devotional means in the late 15th and early 16th century, which is also considered to be the golden age in the medieval India. Krishnadevaraya was an emperor of Vijayanagar Empire who reigned from 1509 to 1529. He was the third ruler of the Tuluva dynasty and is considered to be one of the greatest rulers in Indian history. He ruled the largest empire in India after the decline of the Delhi Sultanate. It is also known that gems, pearls and precious metals were sold by the measuring jars at wayside markets in Hampi during his rule. The rule of Krishnadevaraya was an age of prolific literature in many languages, although it is particularly known as a golden age of Kannada, Sanskrit and Telugu literature. Krishnadevaraya respected all sects of Hinduism. He is known to have encouraged and supported various sects and their places of worship. He lavished on the Tirumala Venkateshwara temple numerous objects of priceless value ranging from diamond-studded crowns to golden swords to 9 kinds of precious gems. Krishnadevaraya made Venkateshwara his patron deity and visited it 7 times. Vyasatirtha, also called Vyasaraja or Chandrikacharya, was a Hindu philosopher, scholar and poet belonging to the Madhvacharya's Dvaita order of Vedanta. As the patron saint of the Vijayanagar Empire, Vyasatirtha was at the forefront of Golden Age in Dvaita, which saw new developments in dialectical thought, growth of the Haridasa literature under the bards like Purandara Dasa and Kanaka Dasa, and an amplified spread of Dvaita across subcontinent. He served as a spiritual advisor to Saluva Narasimha Devaraya at Chandragiri, though his most notable association was with the Tuluva king Krishnadevaraya. Sri Vadiraja Tirtha was a Dvaita philosopher, poet, traveller and mystic. A polymath of his time, he authored many works, often polemical, on Madhva theology and metaphysics. Additionally, he composed numerous poems and as the pontiff of Sodemath, renovated the temple complex at Udupi and established the Paryaya system of worship. He is also credited with enriching the Kannada literature of the time by translating Madhvacharya's works to Kannada. Mirabai was a 16th century Hindu mystic, poet and devotee of Krishna. She is celebrated Bhakti saint, particularly in North Indian Hindu tradition. Most legends about Mirabai mention her fearless disregard for social and family conventions, her devotion to Krishna, her treating Krishna as her husband, and being persecuted by her in-laws for her religious devotion. Vallabhacharya Mahaprabhu, also known as Vallabha, is a Hindu saint and philosopher who founded the Krishna-centered Pushti Marg, sect of Vaishnavism in the Braj region of India, and the Vedanta philosophy of Shuddha Advaita, pure non-dualism. He is the Jagadguru Acharya and Guru of the Pushti Marg Bhakti tradition. Vallabhacharya studied the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, Shad Darshan as a child, then travelled throughout the Indian subcontinent over 20 years. He became one of the important leaders of the devotional Bhakti movement. Surdas was a 16th century blind Hindu devotional poet and singer who was known for his works written in praise of Krishna, the Supreme Lord. He was a Vaishnava devotee of Lord Krishna. His compositions glorified and captured his devotion towards Lord Krishna. Most of his poems were written in the Braj language, while some were also written in other dialects of medieval Hindi like Awadhi. Purandara Dasa was a Haridasa philosopher and a follower of Madhvacharya's Dvaita philosophy, saint from present-day Karnataka, India. He was a composer, singer, and one of the chief founding proponents of Carnatic music. In honor of his significant contributions to Carnatic music, he is widely referred to as the Pitamaha of Carnatic music. According to a legend, he is considered as an incarnation of Saint Narada. He was a devotional singer who made the difficult Sanskrit tenets of Bhagavata Purana available to everyone in simple and melodious songs. Kanaka Dasa was a Haridasa saint and philosopher. He was a renowned composer of Carnatic music, poet, reformer, and musician. He is known for his kirtanas and ugabhoga and his compositions in the Kannada language for Carnatic music. Like other Haridasas, he used simple Kannada language and native metrical forms for his composition. Kanaka Dasa Jayanti is celebrated as a commemoration to their great poet, saint, philosopher, composer, and musician. Tansen, also referred to as Mia Tansen or Ramtanu Pandey, was a prominent figure of Hindustani classical music. Born in a Hindu Gaur family, he began his career and spent most of his adult life in the court and patronage of the Hindu king of Rewa, Raja Ramchandra Singh, where Tansen's musical abilities and studies gained widespread fame. This reputation brought him to the attention of the Mughal Emperor Akbar, who sent messengers to Raja Ramchandra Singh requesting Tansen to join the musicians at the Mughal court. Tansen did not want to go, but Raja Ramchandra Singh encouraged him to gain a wider audience and sent him along with gifts to Akbar. In 1562, about the age of 60, the Vaishnava musician Tansen joined the Akbar's court and his performances became a subject of many court historians. Kabir Das was a 15th century Indian mystic poet and saint whose writings influenced Hinduism's Bhakti movement. Born in the city of Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh, he is known for being critical of both organized religion and religions. He questioned meaningless and unethical practices of all religions, primarily the wrong practices in Hindu and Muslim religion. During his lifetime, he was threatened by both Hindus and Muslims for his views. When he died, both Hindus and Muslims he had inspired claimed him as theirs. Guru Nanak, also referred to as Baba Nanak, was the founder of Sikhism and is the first of the 10 Sikh Gurus. Nanak is said to have travelled far and wide across Asia, teaching people the message of Ik Onkar, who dwells in every one of his creations and constitutes the eternal truth. With this concept, he would set up a unique spiritual, social, and political platform based on equality, fraternal love, goodness, and virtue. It is the part of Sikh religious belief that the spirit of Nanak's sanctity, divinity, and religious authority has descended upon each of the 9 subsequent Gurus when the Guruship was devolved onto them. Thank you. Also, please let me know in the comment section if I have missed someone. Please do like, share, and subscribe for similar content.